Hi, I'm Daniel Christadoss. I'm an engineer who's been in the field since the early 70s. Have worked in many industries, and today I want to talk to those who are contemplating retirement or who have worked throughout their life and looking forward to retirement, or people who think retirement may come to them in about 5 years. Life is not about retirement in my mind. It's more about living your dream on a daily basis. And you don't have to wait to retire. You can do it now. Take for instance Gandhiji. I don't think Gandhiji would have ever retired at all or did not want to retire, and he pretty much worked for the welfare of the people. Another interesting story which comes to mind is the father of Bill Gates. He has written a beautiful book called Showing Up for Life. He runs Bill Gates Foundation, and the foundation, he is pretty much there every day leading it and enriching it and making it a better foundation, to benefit people. Take also Dr. Deming. Dr. Deming pretty much to an advanced age, pretty much worked to the last day of his life. He was an eminent statistician. We all know about the great work he has done for the Japanese, but he worked till the very last day and he loved what he did. Also, I can give you a recent example of a flight instructor I met. The gentleman is 83 years old. He is now teaching young people to become pilots, get their commercial pilot license or their light sport license. And he does it on a tail dragger, an old Aeroca champ. And the reason he does that is, his claim is that if you learn on a tail dragger, you can become a better pilot because you have good stick and rudder skills. Now, he hand props the plane. I mean, I was really surprised to see him go there and hand prop the plane. I mean, really energetic young man. I thought, when he did that, I asked him, what is the secret of your life? He said, it's very simple, Daniel. I love what I do. I've been flying since the age of 17. I like to teach young pilots the good skills of how really to become good pilots, not just become pilots, but become good pilots. He said, that is the secret to my life, is every time I see somebody becoming a pilot, that enriches me, and that is the secret to my, to youth. Uh, Take, for instance, I'm still continuing to work. I'm about 72 now, and I enjoy my work. Every year I teach myself new skills. I go on a new contract every 6 months. But when I go there, this is my goal. I go there and teach the people everything I know. My aim is not just to stay there, but first transfer all the knowledge I have, give it to the people there so that they can continue with it. Then they will become self-sufficient. And there are many good things about, not retiring and continuing to work. Let's say now that I'm working, I pay taxes on the amount I earn, which that means that goes back to the government. I also pay social security on the amount I earn, goes back into the pot for benefiting social security. So what we are looking at is almost like a perpetual motion where you continue to work, because when we start working, we probably work 25, 30 years and we accumulate a lot of experience. But if we suddenly just go and retire, all this experience will be lost. So our aim should be to see that we give back to society and let people be enriched with this experience. Life, again, as I say, is for living and not for retiring. So if you're ever contemplating it, try to expand your skill set. It's very important, even if you work for the government. Expand your skill set. Don't stay into a narrow skill set level. Expand your skill set. Learn something new every year, because that's what I do. I teach myself either a new programming language or a new hobby. Every year, I have many hobbies. One is photography, ballroom dancing, robotics, flying. And all these, I sort of try to roll the skills I have in these hobbies into my work as well. So because that sort of helps me, so a lot of be creative. Like in robotics, I learned something in robotics, I go to work and then I tell them, this is how we can, make, an improvement to a particular process, because it's about improving processes continuously so that, you don't have to be doing the same thing over and over again. You find a more creative way to do it. So I hope, those who are contemplating retirement will look at life in a completely new perspective. Not just wait for the day you can retire and stay at home, but look at, how I can make my life much more, enriched, how I can give back, how I can personally enrich myself also by learning all these skills. Our idea is to make more of these motivational speeches, in short speeches, so that people will look at life in a completely different way. So again, the idea is we want to get feedback from you of how you like this motivational speech, and tell us what other subjects you'd like us to cover, because I've been in working in many fields, and there are a lot of subjects you would be interested in. If you're interested in any particular subject, let me know. And if you like this particular motivational speech itself to be enhanced in any way, let me know. We will try to go about it. Again, wishing you the very best in your future, in whichever your vocation may be, whatever your path may be. Go for it. Enjoy yourself. Learn something new. Teach something new, and then make the world a better place. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.